Alright, so here we go. Danganronpa V3 coming out in Steam in I think like a month. Let me take a look at the store page. $9.26. Yeah, in exactly 1 month. This is great. Alright, so Danganronpa V3, I'm so happy to hear this is coming out. I didn't think this was going to happen for like a year or more later. I'm going to check real fast. When that released on consoles. So I was very happy to hear about this since my Vita is partially broken. And I don't have a PS4. So there was no way I was going to be able to get it unless it came out on Steam. It came out January in Japan of this year. So 8 months later, 9 months, that's not a bad turnaround time. 9 months to get a PC release after its release in Japan. It released in September. Okay, never mind. It releases in September. So wait, is it actually... Oh, my. Okay, so it's going to release on Steam and Vita the same day. Wow. Oh, okay. I see what they've done. This is interesting. So, the Japanese version of Danganronpa V3 released in January. The US version doesn't release until September 26th. But the US version of Danganronpa for the PlayStation 4 and Vita coincides with the worldwide release of the Windows version. So the Windows version is like it hasn't even come out in Japan. So that oh, that's cool. So we're getting a simultaneous console and PC release when it comes out here in the States. I'm so happy to see that. I didn't think that would happen. I knew this was soon. I didn't know it was that soon. This is great. I mean, it took them forever to get Danganronpa 1 and 2 on Steam. And I guess they must have sold well. I'm so happy to see that. Big Danganronpa fan. I got into it from the anime. Eventually bought a Vita. I actually bought my Vita to play Tales of Hearts R. And then I saw that Danganronpa 1 and 2 were both on it and available, and I bought them. So I played Danganronpa 1, even though I had seen the anime, and I'm glad I did. There was so much more in the game than the anime ever showed. And then Danganronpa 2 was cool. I have not finished Danganronpa another episode, again, because my Vita partially broke, and I stopped playing it for a bit, then found out my Vita broke, and never got to finish it. So I have it on Steam, but I've only gotten through the first chapter, which sucks, because I have a long way to go to catch up to where I was in the Vita. I'm going to have to try and do that. But yeah, I'm glad this is out. This is the demo. Now, for anyone that hasn't seen them do this before, I'm going to launch the configuration tool, so I'm kind of configuring it now. For those who want to see the tool, maybe I can get a Windows capture here. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Cool. That's what it looks like. Can I make it full screen? Fit the screen. There we go. Boom. I haven't played the demos. I kind of wish I could. There was a demo of Danganronpa 1. I don't know if there was a demo of Danganronpa 2. And the demo of Danganronpa 1, what they did was they completely changed around what happened. The murder and the person who was murdered and the culprit of the murder were both changed around. I know for a fact that rather than Sayaka Mizuno being killed in the first case, it was actually Hagakure. They actually had him die, which is a shame that he didn't die in the full game, because that dude is just annoying. But anyway, I forget who killed him in the demo. But anyway, this will do the same thing. From the screenshots, it looks like they actually took the main characters from Danganronpa 1 and 2. Hinata Hajime and Makoto Naegi are actually going to be characters in this game. Okay, I can do window. Interesting. So I can do windowed, full screen, or borderless. So let's do borderless. Okay, it only lets me choose a resolution if I choose windowed. Interesting. So this is one of those things where it's obviously going to be a port, but we're going to have to deal with that. Graphics, let's put on very high. Interesting that let me go to windowed. I noticed the resolution here. There's a window size and a resolution. The resolution doesn't change, but the window size can change in windowed. And full screen is the only time when I get the resolution. So these options are weird, man. But it's a console port. I can kind of forgive it. But it's interesting that this is a PS4. Like, it's on the Vita, but it's also on the PS4. And I'm guessing they just didn't make any changes to it. So that means the PS4 version is just there for people that don't want to have a Vita. I guess. I mean, that would mean that there's no improvements to the game for the PS4, and thus no improvements for the PC. I'm guessing. I'm not entirely surprised by that. But it's kind of a shame. I would like to see them do it for a mainline console, since all the Danganronpa games have been for handheld games. So, PSP. Originally the PSP. Then the Vita was given an enhanced version which had voice acting. I was kind of hoping that this game might be 100% voice acted, but I have a feeling since it's on the Vita still that it won't. That would just be too much data. Oh well. So we've got help type. I can do keyboard and mouse or gamepad. I'll probably go ahead and play it with my gamepad, just because these games are usually designed with the gamepad in mind. Makes it easier. Although, with the mouse, you can kind of shoot down the arguments a lot easier. And we'll do the gamepad. So, alright. My headset wants to turn off on me. Okay. So, we're going to try starting it, and then I got to switch this over to game capture. I'm not getting any sound in game yet. That's... Boom. Ah, I love that theme song. Hopefully the volume is okay. It actually sounds a little low in my ear, so it might be a little low in the stream. It doesn't appear to have an opening movie. I may have to turn it up. It depends on if it stays this quiet or not. Gray, I'm going to have to rely on you to let me know what my levels are like again. I'm kind of sad that the song is not going into in Danganronpa 1, when this song plays, there's like a chorus or like a chanting part of it that was always kind of... Oh well. Alright, new game, options, and quit. What options do we have? BGM, SFX, so we'll turn...
Danganronpa V3! Danganronpa V3!
Really?
Danganronpa V3! Danganronpa V3! Danganronpa V3! Danganronpa V3! Danganronpa V3! Danganronpa V3! Danganronpa V3!
Okay, I'm just amused by that. Okay, reticle speed. So... Controls, shooter or Danganronpa? I may have to turn this to... I just remembered Danganronpa 1 I did use the keyboard and mouse. And I did kind of like it because the shooter sections were far easier to control. I might actually go back and turn this into keyboard and mouse instead of using this. Map display. So I can even... So good. This was something I wanted to know because the original did have both the English and the Japanese voice action. I kept it in English just because for me it was easier to follow the arguments while I'm looking for the holes when they were in English, but I want to see if it changes this.
New Danganronpa V3! 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 New Danganronpa V3!
Alright, I can already tell that some of the Japanese voices have some really interesting accents. I'm not sure... I'm going to play it in English, obviously, but I'm going to have to go back at some point and play it in Japanese. I need to do that for the first one. The first and the second one, because I've played both of those in English. So...
Danganronpa V3!
Maybe that'll be a good... So, there we go. Alright, well I'm going to do it with the controller for now. I'll go back later and do a keyboard and mouse. Please says, oh, it even asked me here, Japanese or English. I wonder if they got the voice actors for the first two characters that reprise their roles. In this demo, you may start by exploring the school or just skip ahead to the class trial. Really? They let you just skip right to the class trial? Okay. During the class trial, the evidence you gather while exploring will be presented to you as you debate. If this is your first time, it's strongly recommended that you start from the beginning, of course. Where would you like? So, from the beginning, of course. Although the class trial is the interesting part because that's where you get all the arguments. Oops, sorry about that. That's true. One of the characters is a robot. Which makes... I guess you could say makes sense since Monokuma was a robot? There's the chanting that I would remember. Alright, so I'm wondering if this is a sequel of sorts or its own thing, because I've been told that it's not really a sequel to Danganronpa 1 and 2, but it might be a sequel in the universe. And judging by some of the images that they've shown, like characters inside what looked like an device that fits over the head, leads me to think they probably have some brain scanning stuff going on or whatever. This set of characters looks so weird. Of course, the Danganronpa characters always look weird. How's the levels, by the way, since I was talking over that opening? Is the opening still soft, or are we looking pretty good? Just give Gray a few seconds to respond there. Guess we're okay, but Gray's not responding, so that's unfortunate. Alright, we'll go on. I don't think I'm going to try and voice act my way through this one like I did through the first one when I streamed it last. That was fun, though. I guess I should start by introducing myself. My name is Kaede Akamatsu. Oh, you weren't paying attention. I was wondering if since I was talking through the opening intro movie, if the audio mix was still okay, or if it was still too soft. Oh well, we'll know better when we get to the class trial, probably. My last name roughly means passionate red maple tree. Ooh, look, translation. It doesn't really fit me, but I still like my last name. Huh? Wait, who am I even talking to? I was walking my usual route to school when... Huh? Why is it so dark? Ooh, I kind of like the stylized nameplate. They've been doing a lot of stylized things like that in some of these games lately. Like, you look at Persona 5 and the nameplate's there and how it's all askew. It's kind of cool. Oh! Is this part even voice acted? That would be awesome if it is.
Where am I? Is this a classroom?
So, I guess the introspective parts are only not voiced? So there's more voice acting than the first one, maybe. I don't know yet. Yeah, it's a classroom alright, but I don't recognize it at all. Nope, it's not fully voiced. Okay. Damn. Usually the exploration parts aren't, and that's probably partly because of it being a portable game. Although, interestingly enough, we find out that our main character is female, although I don't know if that's going to be for only the demo or not, because Danganronpa 1 and 2 had you play as male protagonists. So, I'm already intrigued. Unless I go look up Japanese gameplay, it's going to be hard to tell if this is going to be the actual main character, because I don't know if you played as the actual main character in the demo of Danganronpa 1. I know they changed the murder victim and the culprit. I don't know if they changed who the character was.
Oh, are you awake? Good morning, Kaede.
Is that Naegi? It's Naegi! I knew it right from the voice, so I think they did get the old voice actors. That's cool. Although, this feels so weird to see Makoto in a game that shouldn't have anything to do with him. Alright. The voices are quite soft, you're telling me. Okay, so, good to know now. Let's turn the desktop audio up. And we'll see how that feels. Okay, who are you? How do you know my name? Oh, I need to click back. Demo version, level 1. Oh gods, there were levels in Danganronpa 2. What did they use levels before? Shoot. The leveling system, I think, was used to unlock extra content? I don't remember for sure. Oh well. Do we know each other? I don't remember you. Sorry if I scared you. Let me introduce myself.
My name is Makoto Naegi. I'm the ultimate lucky student.
Okay, how was that? Was the voice there a little bit better? You know, one thing I love about Danganronpa and what they do in these games in general, I don't think I can get my, can I get my pointer? I can, but you can't see it on the stream. Darn. In the upper right, we've got the, of course, demo version, whatever, level 1. But in the upper left is the media player. And what I love about it is that you know what song is playing at any given time. So, like, if you ever if you're ever playing the game and there's a song you really like, you can at least know what the name of it is if you ever want to look for it in the soundtrack.
Huh?
Ultimate lucky student.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a student at this academy. Every year they choose one student in the whole country by lottery, and they attend this academy as the ultimate lucky student.
I see.
Only one student in the entire country. That's amazing. You must be really lucky. I didn't know luck could be considered an ultimate talent. Yeah, that was something. Yeah. I guess. I suppose I'm your upperclassman.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you again. Ultimate pianist Kaede. Okay, so we know what her talent is now.
Huh?
You're my upperclassman. I'm very sorry, Mr. Makoto. I thought. Don't worry about that. No need for the. Yeah, no need for San. Honorifics. Huh? I haven't even introduced myself. How did you know I was the ultimate pianist? God, she's gonna be the killer in the game when it fully comes out, isn't she? They're totally playing us for fools right now. Information about the new students is public record. I just looked at that. New students. I already attend a high school, though. Hey, Makoto, where are we? What is this academy?
Hey!
Maybe it's best to show you. Could you try checking the desk? I'm sure you're confused right now. You're thinking, where am I? Well, I can't explain that, but I can give you basic explanation of the controls. Use the left stick to control the reticle. When you have a target in your sights, A to investigate. Right stick controls your view. Right bumper to smack objects around? That's new. You can always press left bumper to return objects to their original position, so relax. However, not every object is able to be moved. Thank you for understanding. If you press Y, mysterious investigative power will activate. Sorry, I know there's a lot of information, but if you forget anything, you can hit the menu button. Okay. So oh, interesting. So in the original game, when you hit a button, like the Y button in this case, which is going to this mode, it would show you things that you could click on to investigate, like the locker here, the blackboard. I like that it actually makes a noise now when I mouse over it, so it's very easy to tell when I've got an object that I can inspect. That was not as obvious in the first couple of games. Oh, I need to return. Oh, okay. I need to reverse that. When I hit left on this, I'm hitting left on the stick, and and the direction that I'm moving the stick is moving the pan. So if I hit left, I'm gonna look left. And I hit right, I'm looking right. But it's moving the. I'm used to the left and right moving the camera, not the. I can't change it now, though. I don't think. I'm gonna have to change that though. I'm gonna have to invert the left and right because that just feels weird to me. But yeah, it would just show like glowing bits. Now it actually highlights them all. What's also interesting is that I can actually see what's on the blackboard in this mode. Is this a blackboard? It's not weird to see a blackboard in a school. This blackboard is also an LCD screen, something you don't see every day. High tech. Let's see if it changes when I actually look at it this way. Nope. But what that interests me, because that means that going into this investigative mode, because you can see it highlights things that you can investigate now. But it means going into this mode will reveal things that you wouldn't normally see. This is a monitor. Nothing's on display. It definitely does not feel like a school. It's just an ordinary locker. I don't know what else to expect from a locker. I can see moss outside the window, but there's barbed wire on them. Why are the school windows covered in barbed wire? Why indeed? Anything else I can investigate? Just that. Fire! Fire the missiles! So that's the right bumper for pushing things around. Can I push Makoto around? Whoa, what did I just do? Oh! Okay, this is amusing. This is probably going to be a way to find things later. Okay, that's hilarious. And then left bumper just returns everything back to normal. Okay, I can't use the push button when I'm in investigative mode.
Hey.
What is this academy? Okay, yeah, it's just repeating that. I was resting my head on this desk when I woke up. Ew, I drooled a little on it. I need to clean that later. So on this desk there's a letter. If you want to progress the story, come to the gym. Well, that's a bit on the nose. But please be careful, there are other people wandering around. If you talk to them, you'll end up having to listen to their introductions. Deja vu! I've just been in this place before. Or sorry, there's no time for that right now. Anyway, come to the gym. Seriously, please. Seriously, please? What do they mean by please? I feel like this is a prank. But I wonder what's at the gym, and who are these other people? Check my desk like I was told, and I'm even more confused now.
Hey.
Mikoto, does this mean there are other people in this academy besides
Yeah.
us? You aren't the only new student. Everyone's waiting for us outside. Might be good to greet everyone before we head to the gym. Of course, if you wanted to, you could go straight there. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm a new student. What does that mean? Why is this happening? What the hell is this academy? So interesting. She was not an original student of Hope's Peak Academy, it sounds like. She was brought here. I can press B or interact with the door. Okay. Okay, what I'm noticing is that by pushing things around, my level is going up. Very slowly, but it is going up. So it looks like, much like Danganronpa 2, I just have to explore things and push things around a bit. Now I am noticing that this music kicked up quite a bit, so it may actually maybe actually be louder than I was intending, although the voices are still soft compared to the music, it seems. So I'll probably have to turn the music down and the voices up when I get back to the when I get back to the configuration screen. I wish I could go back now, but doesn't really let me go into an option screen here. Beautiful Lie. This song. Alright, let's go. Hallway, first floor. You can move through the hallway with the left stick. If you hold down the left bumper while moving, you run. Okay. You can also look around with the right stick. Y button will bring up a map. What a convenient world this has become. Well then, off you go. Find your classmates. Okay, nice. That was something that the first couple... Danganronpa 2 wasn't missing this because Danganronpa 2 didn't have... wasn't a first-person game. Danganronpa 2 was... The exploration in that game was all side-scrolling. So it's nice to see we're back to the first-person stuff. Can I use the mouse? I can. Okay. Oh, wait. Huh? What's the matter? I told you I would leave it to you, but I do have some advice. The gym is on the first floor, and I think everyone else is there too. So you might want to check out the first floor first. Okay. So this is exactly what I thought it was. That is the room to the class trial. Do I have super investigative powers? No, I don't. But what I like is, before I got sidetracked into talking about Danganronpa 2 not having it, there's a mini-map now. I don't remember there being a mini-map in the first one, but it's nice to have it. So who are our fellow students? We have Rantaro Amami.
Hey.
Hey there, you guys get kidnapped too? Well, you both look alright, that's good. So situation could be better though.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Hey.
Hey, let me ask you something. Do you guys remember how you got here? I don't remember, but maybe Makoto knows. He seems to be a student of this academy too. Oh, is that right?
No.
Yes, but even I don't fully understand how I got here.
Huh?
Really? So you don't remember how you got here either? I guess that means everyone's the same. Everyone?
No.
I asked the others too, they all said they don't remember. So the others don't remember either.
You got me.
It's like we all have amnesia or something. I guess so.
That's not true.
Yeah, the voices are terribly soft compared to the music. I don't know, and what's weird is that seems to be an American or English problem, because when I was listening to the sound clips of the Japanese voices, they sounded much louder. So I don't know why the English voices are so soft. Amnesia's a stretch. We're probably just confused. I'm sure we'll remember eventually. Sure, it could be group hypnosis, maybe brainwashing. In any case, I hope we'll remember
That's a
soon.
shame.
Otherwise, I'll end up the outcast. The outcast? What do you mean?
How should I put this?
Tell the truth, how I got here isn't the only thing I don't remember. I forgot my own talent. Oh god, they're doing that again? Another character that doesn't remember their talent. But at least in Danganronpa 2, it was the main character that didn't remember his talent.
You got me.
I know I must have been some kind of ultimate. I just don't remember. I feel like we're replaying some tropes here from 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
I don't blame you for not believing me. Never told you my name.
My name is Rantaro Amano. I can't remember my ultimate talent at the moment. But I promise, I'm not a bad guy. Nice to meet you.
I'm not sure I really care for that line reading, but...
That's right.
You saw the documents about all incoming freshmen, didn't you? Did you happen to see what Rantaro's talent is? Didn't say anything about him. Maybe I'm here by mistake. To be honest, I don't remember anything about being a freshman either. No, that's not true. You're an ultimate student without a doubt. You sound awfully sure. It's not so strange that you weren't on the document. It can only contain public information, so ultimates don't want their talents known so openly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it. One day your talent will become clear.
True. Actually,
Huh?
looking forward
You know,
to
I'm actually kind of looking forward to finding out. I wonder what ultimate I am.
Jeez. Huh?
Think it'd be easy to escape. Whoa, wait. Hold on, what is... Oh, whoa, I actually have... Whoa. This is completely new. It's not just a... Okay, this is like... Okay, this is giving me... Like, This is giving me Mass Effect vibes here. That I can choose to react in one of... It looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4... I have 8 ways to respond. I'm on a sliding scale of either friendly or hostile, confirming or refuting. But you can kind of see where it trades over from here from... Oh, it's not just 8. Apparently... No... Wait, I don't... Oh, wow, it's more. There's more than I thought. Okay, hold on. I wish that would stop disappearing. So I can go full hostile, refute, saying you don't get it. A little closer to friendly is I don't think so. Then higher up is that's not true. Then I can just go to no, to to huh. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just for that. So I'm guessing there's a total of 8 different responses here? Because I can go from no to to huh over back to... So I can strongly or lightly confirm or deny. You think so? No. That's wrong. That's not true. You don't get it. That might be true, but I get it, but yeah. I get it. You're right. Okay, I don't know how to take this. Like this, there's never ever been anything like this. I don't know how it'll affect things. I wonder if this will actually affect endings or something like that. There's never been multiple endings before, so, well, yes and no. Nothing, just a feeling. I can agree with him but be hostile. That's just so weird. Don't worry about it, alright? I thought he would be a pretty chill guy to talk to. I have no idea what's going through his head right now. Alright. I am going to make some changes because this is... The volume mix is bothering me. So, unfortunately, much like the other Danganronpa ports, there is no way right now to get to a menu. So in order to get out of here, I'm going to have to Alt F4. And that bothers me a little. Whoops. I accidentally hit the play button. Let me get out of here again. I'm just going to Alt F4. There we go. Configuration tool. Oh, that's right. I have to start the game again to get that. All right. Sorry. Let's try this again. Okay, why is it not picking up? Oh, there it is. So I was to say, it wasn't picking up the game for a second there.
Danganronpa V3! Danganronpa V3!
So you listen to that and compare it to this.
New Danganronpa V3! New Danganronpa V3!
Yeah, the Japanese voices are so much louder.
Danganronpa V3!
I hate to do it, but I'm just gonna have to turn everything else down. Convert x-axis. There we go. Yes. I think I'll have the map be fixed. Yeah, we'll keep it there. All right. Here we go. Try again. I'll skip past the beginning parts. I like the way the conversations are handled, how they do a split screen with the character, between your character and who they're talking to. So, I like the style they're going for here. I'm just trying to get my level up. It doesn't go up very quick when you're doing it this way, unfortunately. You do get some level from checking things out, though. Alright, here we go. Oh no, the invert horizontal axis actually inverts it for oh, you gotta be kidding me. It inverts it for the shooter mode too? So let me see if it fixes the problem I had. So if I'm here and I hit left. Okay, so this kind of sucks, right? So this part here, if I move the camera right, I'm actually moving the camera right, which is exactly what I wanted. Unfortunately, here, when I go into the first-person shooter section, if I hit right, I'm looking left. That makes no sense. Why would you allow a horizontal invert that's universal for two different sections of the game? Alright, restart. I can't do it. I can't play it like that. There is no way I can play it like that. Ugh. Damn it. These ports, man, they don't make no sense sometimes.
Danganronpa, V3.
So you can set your Y and your X independent of each other, which is cool. That's a good thought. So what bothers me though here is it says movement controls for between shooter and Danganronpa. I don't know what that means. Like, how would that affect the first person? I'm gonna change it to Danganronpa and see what it feels like. Alright. So let's see if we can actually make some progress now. See, this part I can at least get over the left and right thing. I just prefer it the other way. I'll just get over it. That's fine. But the shooter part? Yeah, I certainly couldn't. Just to make sure I do everything like I did before. I don't know if it matters, but I'd like to get a little bit of level experience. All right, let's go outside and see if the controls have changed in any meaningful way. Because we're doing Danganronpa, right? Left stick, left button to run, right stick, map. Oh, okay, okay. So it has changed in a meaningful way, and I'm going to change it back. So I apologize. I'm going to have to do one more restart. So the way the Danganronpa controls work is the left stick. It doesn't change the keyboard at all. Like, the keyboard uses the mouse. I'm probably going to ultimately use the keyboard in the end. But, yeah, the keyboard plays just like a shooter. That's fine. But if you're ever using a controller, if you're doing the Danganronpa controls, the left stick lets you look left and right, but it also moves you forward and backwards, right? The right stick does nothing but controls your look up and down. So if I restart it, I'm pretty sure it plays differently, and we'll do it one more time. Gotta change this again.
Danganronpa V3.
Haven't gotten anywhere yet. I'm like really excited to find out what happens or like how this plays out, and I'm focusing on all these options and controls like I do. Jeez, this is no different than how I do any other game. Okay, so let's go back out, and let's just make sure I'm right about it. Okay, yep. So now it plays a lot more like a shooter. So up and down on the left stick moves forward and back. Left and right strafes left and right. So the right stick is completely used for looking around, which I find much more natural.
Hey. No.
Yeah.
Hey.
No.
No. You got me. No. Huh? Oh. I can't remember my ultimate talent at the moment, but I promise.
That's right.
Sound mix sounds better to me now.
Huh?
So the voices are a little easier to hear over the music and all that. Although the music is still technically a little loud comparatively.
That's true. Actually.
Let's see.
Looking.
Jeez.
We'll escape soon. You really think it's going to be that easy? What do you mean? Nothing, just a feeling. Don't worry about it, alright? Wait, it didn't have me, That's weird. I didn't get the, I didn't get that weird answer scale.
Actually. Oh.
I didn't get that weird answer scale. That's weird. Is it because I was hitting circle? I wonder if that really affects anything, or if it's just there for... Oh well, let's just move on. Who are you? You're a big guy. Gonta Gokuhara. Gonta Gokuhara. He's barefooted. Let's look at your shoes. Gotta look at their fashion sense. He's barefooted, and it looks like he's got... What is that? That's like a bug catching thing. He wears glasses, and he's got those wonderful red eyes. Oh, this guy looks scary. So big and muscular.
Huh? Thank you.
Huh?
Huh? Thank you.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry for scaring. Gonta, scary looking. Most people not want to talk to Gonta when meeting for first time. Oh my god, what is with his... Is this supposed to be indicative of him speaking broken Japanese, or does he just...
Cause Gonta gentleman.
Oh god, he's Tarzan. So, like gentlemen, Gonta say thank you. Thank you for talking to Gonta.
Yeah.
And thank you for being so polite. He looks scary, but he doesn't seem scary at all.
Oh.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, okay, so if I move my... I must be... I must be wrong about what this thing is. It's not a way to respond. Gonta need to make introduction. This isn't a way to so what is this? Is this like the way my voice is? It's just a... Because that only pops up when I move the right stick. Your reaction... I don't understand what the reaction voice thing is. So I was wrong. This isn't a responding thing like Mass Effect has, because I'm just doing it.
Gonta's name is Gonta Gokuhara. Gonta's talent is Ultimate Entomologist.
See, if I hit the right stick, then this pops up. I don't get what this is. I don't understand what this is. I don't understand why this is here. Damn you, game!
Gonta want to become gentleman. Becoming true gentleman, Gonta's goal.
I have a guy I know named Manderville I could introduce you to.
I see.
So you're Gonta. That's a really cute name. Thank you. You're actually pretty nice. Silly me for being scared at first.
Maybe.
I see, because Gonta's scary looking, right?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, that's not what I... No, it's okay. Gonta used to it. Gonta called scary since he was a kid. Since you were a kid, huh? By the way, you said you're an entomologist, right? What's... You like bugs too? Yeah, I knew that was a bug-catching thing. You hate bugs? Wow, he does get scary looking. Wait,
How?
you hate bugs? Oh my god.
Jeez.
No, of course not. I don't hate them. I love them.
Thank goodness.
Okay, that good. No bad person likes bugs. Wow. Even if you didn't like bugs, I wouldn't want to break that news to Gonta. I don't really like bugs, but I should keep that a secret. He's gonna kill someone. He's gonna straight up kill somebody because of this. Actually, he probably won't. It's probably a feint, so that people think he'll kill somebody, even though he won't ever. Okay, I'm just trying to see if there's anything to investigate. There doesn't appear to be anything to look at. So so this is normal movement speed. Left bumper moves us a little bit faster. I can also do that with B. Oh, it's Hajime. Hajime Hinata from Danganronpa 2. Let's talk to Hajime, because I'm interested in this. I wonder if that person's an ultimate student. I should ask.
What's up?
Oh, hey, Makoto. Something wrong? Oh, God, he knows Makoto in this version.
Yeah.
Hajime, this is Kaede Akamatsu, the ultimate pianist. He's also your upperclassman. Oh, he's another upperclassman? I better turn on the charm, then. I'm Kaede Akamatsu. Nice to meet you, sir.
My name is Hajime Hinata. I think I'm a grade ahead of you. But either way, nice to meet you.
Oh, they pitched his voice up a bit. That's weird. Either that or it's someone else. Oh, they're going with that again? You're a grade ahead. What do you mean by that? Well, I don't really have an ultimate talent like the rest of you here. Wow, they just flat out spilled the beans on that one. You're not an ultimate. Well, Hajime, we have seniority, but she's the protagonist this time around. Two protagonists.
You're right.
Well, if that's the case, then I guess you're an underclassman of mine. Feel free to talk to me if you've got any problems. So they're basically saying we're upperclassmen in the form of being protagonists. I get it. I thought only ultimate students have gathered here, but I guess that's not the case. What do they mean by protagonist? Oh my god, the nail on the head, right?
Hey.
Feel free to talk to me if you've got any problems. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna level up here in a moment.
Yaha!
Angie Yonaga.
My name is Angie Yonaga. I'm the ultimate artist.
The god of my island, Atua, is always with me, speaking to me with his divine voice. Oh, she's certainly devout. Do you specialize in painting and sculpting? I do both. I draw drawings and I sculpt sculptures, but Ata's the one who makes the art. I merely offer my body as his vessel.
So divine!
Oh god, she's totally going to be a killer. Her body is going to be offered to her god, and she will kill somebody in the name of art and make their corpse beautiful. I'm telling you. I'm predicting it now.
I see.
That's interesting. If you don't mind, can you show me some of your artwork?
Of course!
In return, we'll make an offering. An offering? Every Monday and Wednesday morning on my island, a truck comes to collect offerings. Sounds oddly similar to putting out the trash.
But...
Don't worry. When I say offering, I just mean a pint or two of your blood. Cheers, Danganronpa. Cheers.
Sorry.
I'm a bit anemic, so I'll pass. I don't know if she's friendly or not, but she's not easy to approach. So I'm making my predictions. When I play the game, I have to know if I'll eventually find out if I'm right. Restroom. Boys' bathroom, right? Can't go in there. I'll just wait here. Feels like I made the situation awkward. Oh, Makoto's waiting. Oh, there's a student in here. Nothing to investigate but her and the monitor, huh? Knock the sink away, yes! Oh, that's right. I remember what the level up system was used for in Danganronpa 2. That's how you got skills for helping you in the trials and such. I'm level 2 now. It's a monitor for communicating with us, but nothing is displayed right now. Wonder if these monitors have been installed all over the school. Miyu Iruma.
Hey.
What are you looking for? Whoa! Really? Don't sneak up on me, bitch. I literally just met you and you've already called me a bitch.
Hey.
Your vulgar language is uncalled for. Just who are you anyway?
Really?
Seriously? You don't know who I am?
I'm the gorgeous girl genius whose good looks and golden brain will go down in history. I'm the one, the only, the legendary ultimate inventor herself, Miyu Iruma!
Never heard of you. What kind of things you invent? Make all kinds of gadgets. Ones that let you type while you sleep, read while you sleep. What? You ones that let you eat while you sleep. What? Why does everything involve sleeping? I was inspired after I realized how much time people waste on sleep. Well, this one time I invented these really stupid eye drop contact lenses as a gag.
Huh?
Wait, really? That's your invention? Some of my friends wear them. Your friends sound like total plebes. That invention was nothing. Doesn't make you more productive while you sleep, so it was a failure, just like you. Wow, she can make actual inventions, but she's so focused on things while you sleep. Gray, of course you would be in love. She's like you, but fictional and female. Also, she wears barbed wire around her neck. I don't... Seems like a waste. It's way better than your do stuff while you sleep inventions. Unless you got something worth saying, just keep your fucking mouth shut, bitch. Gods. Alright, let's look at the big map. Oh, I can't scroll the big map? Oh, that's kind of annoying, actually. Not being able to look at the entirety of the map is, that kind of sucks. Okay, so this way, the way I'm going is leading me to the gym, so I'm going to go here to see what this is first. Let's go into the dorm. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is like one of the classrooms, but it's completely 360. Oh, neat. So this is how they're handling the rooms now. So in the first couple games, you had like dormitories that were down the hallways and whatnot. Here it's just one big circular room. Interesting. Tsumugi Shirogane.
You know,
What's your name?
my name is Tsumugi Shirogane. I'm the ultimate cosplayer.
They have those? How is that an ultimate talent? How is that an ultimate talent in this in this world? I mean, okay, they had like the ultimate, what do they call them, hall monitor, but I mean, whatever. It's Danganronpa. Why am I trying to make sense of things?
I guess.
Are you surprised? I get that a lot since I'm so plain.
No.
I mean, it sort of makes sense. You have this strange, almost pheromonal scent about you.
I see.
I bet anyone who looks at your body can tell that your pheromones are off the charts. I don't really like being watched by people.
Actually.
I just like making cosplay. I'm fine with others wearing them. Wait. That doesn't make you the ultimate cosplayer, though. That makes you like the... What would you even call that? But lately, more cosplayers are putting themselves before their characters.
You're right.
God, she's getting closer and closer to the screen. I'd rather wear my outfits myself with love than give them to such people. Ah, you're pretty intense. It makes me happy when I get to show people the outfits I've made. And thanks to my sponsors, I can use materials that are just plain expensive.
I see.
Of course, Ultimate Cosplayer would have sponsors. It's not a big deal. People just crowd around like I'm a panda at the zoo. It's amazing. You're pretty much a celebrity. So can I go into their rooms? Actually, what is all the doors are selectable and the monitor, of course. Can I go into any of the rooms? I like how the sound effects appear in the middle of the screen. Click, click! They're all probably locked, but I'm just gonna try for the sake of trying. Is that her room? I think that's my room. Oh! Well, look at this! This is her room, and it shows Makoto and Hajime on the door as well. In front of the door is my portrait. Not just mine, Makoto and Hajime's are on the door too. What does this mean? Should I open the door and find out? That's right, you're sharing a room with two boys. Alright, we're done with that.
I am Hirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. Please let me know if you require my service. I see.
Well, best girl, I guess, right? I don't know. Even among the new students, Kirumi has a reputation. She's clear-headed, good at sports, excellent student, and a maid as well. In fact, she's so perfect, it's said that she can complete any request.
What?
She's that amazing.
I do not agree.
Please, you are exaggerating. I will not complete any request that is asked of me. I once received a request to annihilate a rival nation. But as it was impossible, I rejected it. But being requested to do that is pretty impressive on its own. Rumor has it she was also a bodyguard for heads of
I
state.
do not agree.
I've only been employed as a maid, not as a bodyguard.
I see.
But you've been hired by so many important people, you're like a super maid. She's how I imagine the ultimate maid to be. Not only is she talented, but she's composed. Yes, it is totally a fetish convention. Who are you? Wow, you are tiny. The ultimate tennis pro?
It's an old story.
What is with the deep voice on this tiny ass character? Oh my god, and how are you a tennis player when you're that small?
Ryoma Hoshi, the man called the Ultimate Tennis Pro, no longer exists. I'm nothing more than his empty shell.
What in the world is going on? I think you've seen you in the newspaper before, I think. The tennis prodigy who single-handedly took down a mafia. You took down a mafia by yourself? Using his steel tennis ball, he blew a hole through their heads one by one? What in the world? Oh my god! I swear, even by Danganronpa standards, this cast of characters is weird. So you know that much already. Well, what do you think of the loser before you who used his talent to kill? Why would you throw away your future like that? Because I didn't need a future anymore.
No.
It's nothing. Not like me to talk so much. I'm warning you, it's dangerous to just walk up to a killer like me. What the hell? What in the world, man? I want to know who's in here. Anyway. Okay, so I've got that door and... That's not a door. Okay. Gray, I don't know what I've gotten myself into. I can only imagine what the story for this game is going to be like. It's going to be amazing.
Hey.
Are you a freshman in this academy too?
Okay.
Yes, I don't remember much. It appears that is the case. Which means you have an ultimate talent as well.
Shuichi Saihara. They call me the ultimate detective, but...
Wait, we've already had an ultimate detective. Huh. I don't trust this.
Huh?
You're a detective, that's
No.
amazing. No, I don't have the credentials to call myself a detective yet. I just happened to solve a case that I came across, and now people call me that. Not many people can just happen to solve a case. You should be more proud of that.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, my name is Kaede Akamatsu, the ultimate pianist. Nice to meet you, Shuichi. Nice to meet you too. A detective. He doesn't look that reliable, but maybe I can talk to him if I have a problem. Okay, so he's probably going to be the voice of reason and the person that helps you with cases as you move forward. If there's anything I've learned about that character, it can be it's already been played one of two ways. In the first game, it was played completely straight. In the second game, it was played as a twist. So, considering we've already had a detective, though, I am fairly certain that there's going to be some twist with him, but he's probably not going to be a bad guy. I'm guessing. I don't know. This place is overgrown. Like, look at it. There's like, we're in a building, but there's like grass and all this stuff all over the place. What's the best way to go? This is the best way to go. What are you, the ultimate gimp? Why are you wearing a mask with a zipper? And you're bandaged. Okay. Gray, I think I found another character for you to love. Korekiyo Shinguji.
What is it?
You wonder, who is this? Yes, I shall make that clear first.
My name is Korekio Shinguchi. I am called the ultimate anthropologist.
Anthropologist, huh? Korekiyo, anthropologist.
Oh?
Please, call me Kiyo. As for anthropology, would you like a simple
I
explanation?
see.
Okay, sure.
Anthropology is...
Anthropology studies customs, legends, folk tales, songs, and much more. There may even be customs in your daily life, the origins of which you do not know.
Let's see.
For example, certain aspects of birthday or New Year celebrations. Anthropology sheds light on traditions and customs such as these through rigorous analysis. It is a study that examines the thought behind culture, faith, and customs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I sort of get it. Not really. Sounds like a lot of fun, though.
That's correct.
Well, of course it's fun. It's a study focused on humanity.
Beautiful.
I believe that human beings are creatures who possess infinite beauty.
Huh?
I find all aspects of humanity, even the ugly parts, to be beautiful. Our present situation is rather intriguing. What beauty will I be able to witness here?
Humanity is beautiful.
This guy looks like a creep. Turns out he is one. Oh god. Okay, so he's acting a lot like Komaeda in the last game. Okay, the school store is closed. The warehouse. Okay, pretty usual.
Hey! Please stop!
Don't come any closer. Oh god, this thing again. Whatever. That boy in the white is chasing the other boy in the funny clothes. What's happening here? I've been asking that same question this entire time. I can't knock anything away. Oh wait, there we go. RC helicopters. Okay. An RC helicopter is going to be part of one of the murders, and that makes me happy. Because I can't wait to find out what that's going to be about. RC helicopter, what's it doing in a school warehouse? Wonder if we'll use this gym map for any PE classes. Looks like high jump bar for track and field. Is this place also a PE storage room? What a huge warehouse. You could find anything you want in here. Alright, Koichi Oma. Let me touch your body a little. I've always wanted to be friends with a robot. Let me touch your body. That's the best opening.
Huh?
Robo?
What is it?
What is it? Are you another robophobe? Great. We have a robot cast member. And I would like to say I'm surprised by this, but you literally had a character in Danganronpa 2 that was turned into a machine. Like, it made no sense. He was turned into a robot. But it happened. Now we just have a robot. Straight up.
That's enough.
I have a recording function. If you make any robophobic remarks, I will see you in court.
Hey,
Wait, you're a robot? Are you for reals? A robot?
Please stop!
I am not just any old robot.
I am K1B0, the ultimate robot. But please, address me as Kibo.
Kibo. K-I-B... I don't know why they spelled it K-E-E-B-O. Literally, if you look at the letters, it's K-I-B-O. I don't know why they spelled it that way. I guess to help English speakers, because K-I... I don't know, I mean... Weird. But Ultimate Robot is a thing now. Gray is apparently liking over half the cast. He likes robots and maids and bitchy sleep inventors. That's not fair. You can't be the only one who gets to show off. I'll introduce myself too. Go ahead.
I'm Kokichi Oma, the ultimate supreme leader.
Sig Heil? I don't know how to take this. These ultimates are weird. A robot and Supreme Leader. Neither of them make any sense.
By the way,
I have learned the hard way that a robot's breath smells like gasoline.
How rude!
My breath does not smell like gasoline. I am powered by electricity. I'm just kidding.
That is not funny.
Right?
Of course you don't think I'm funny. Robots can't understand human humor to begin with.
Do not mock me!
I have studied the complete history of stand-up comedy. I think you should have just watched stand-up comedy instead of studying it. Plus, I may have the appearance of a robot, but I am a high school student just like you. You're a high school student.
Yeah.
I was created by Professor Itabashi, the leading authority in the field of robotics. He installed in me a strong AI capable of leading and maturing like a human brain. Learning and maturing like a human brain. Okay. I mean, again, I shouldn't be surprised. There was an AI in the first game, a robot in the second game. We're just combining the two now. That's why at the time of my creation, I didn't know anything. I was like a baby. But the professor raised me like I was his own child. He taught me so many things until finally he enrolled me in high school.
How about this?
Now I stand here before you all. See? I'm just like everyone else.
Hey,
Hey, do robots have dicks? Asking the questions everybody wants to know, I see. I'm gonna lose. Okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Hey!
Please do not ask ridiculous questions. Ridiculous questions? I only ask because your backstory is pretty flaccid for a robot. Oh my god. I mean, just being a robot is probably enough to claim the title of Ultimate Robot. Hey, Kokichi. I don't really understand your Ultimate Supreme Leader talent. I'm just the Supreme Leader of an evil, secret organization. That's all. Obviously not going to be a killer. When you announce that your character is evil or otherwise predisposed to murder, they are obviously not going to be the ones committing any of these murders. You know.
Huh?
I gotta say, it's pretty impressive. My organization has over 10,000 members.
Huh?
Seriously, the Supreme Leader of an evil secret organization.
because I'm a liar.
Who knows? I'm a liar after all.
Huh?
So you were lying just now.
True.
Well, I am the Supreme Leader of an evil organization. That part was true.
Please.
So were you lying or not? Oh my god, he's not telling. Ultimate Supreme Leader, huh? It's the first time I met anyone with a talent like yours. Oh yeah, you saw the documents about all the incoming freshmen, right, Makoto? Do you know if Koichi's telling the truth or not? Well, the information on that document may not be complete. You have no idea how many crazy things I've done, do you?
It's true.
If you knew, my subordinates would have eliminated you a long time ago, Makoto.
Please.
Everything he said so far has sounded like a lie, so it's gotta be a lie too, right?
Dear.
Just leave him alone. Everything he's been saying has been a lie. He's a far more suspicious person than I am, that's for sure. Well, of course you're not a suspicious person, because robots aren't people, silly. Oh, that was Robocyst.
Mad?
You gonna hit me with a rocket punch?
Can't!
I do not have that function. Oh man, you're boring. It's no time to be joking around unless he really is an evil Supreme Leader. Oh my god. Okay, seriously. This is a month away? This is a month away. I can't wait. Because, seriously, I need to know I need to know more about these characters. This is great. This is awesome.
I'm disappointed.
Who creates a robot without a rocket punch? Why do you even exist? I may have the appearance of a robot high school student like you. From one high school student to another, I hope we can get along. Oh my god. This is the greatest game ever. Greatest game ever. Oh, here we go. This is the dining hall. Oh, that's all that is. Okay. Looks like we can enter the kitchen. There is nothing here to look at. If I can knock everything around. I bet you this is how you're gonna... I bet you this knockback feature is how you find mono coins later. Doors blocked by barbed wire. Same goes for the classroom windows. Don't tell me all the exits are blocked. Yep. Rules. This looks like rules for the dining hall. Dining hall rules. Feel free to eat anything you like. Clean up after yourself. The dining hall is locked down at nighttime. Nighttime, so it's closed at night? Yep. Alright, so who else we got? Kaito Momota?
I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars. Even crying children adore the ultimate astronaut.
Okay. You are now in possession of 1,200 fare vouchers? Gray, my god. Anyway, how about it? I'm an astronaut. Isn't that cool? I've never been to space, so I don't know much about it. Well, of course, not just anyone can get up there. I may be an astronaut, but I'm actually still in training, of course.
I see.
But you know...
But I'm the first teenager to ever pass the exam. I mean, normally you need a college degree to even take the exam.
Huh?
So then, how did you take the exam? I had a friend who was crafty, so I had him forge some stuff for me.
Jeez.
That's illegal.
Yeah.
I ended up getting caught. No, I was in pretty deep shit. But the people up top let me in since I did so well on the exam.
Jeez.
That is reckless.
Got it.
Sometimes you gotta be a little reckless to make your dreams a reality. Don't let your dreams be dreams, just do it! No way I can wait until after college. I want to get to space as fast as I can. Sure is energetic.
Jeez.
Now that I'm thinking about it, why am I at this academy? I want to blast off into space, ASAP. Weird situations like this are only going to slow me down. Okay, lady, calm down. I must be prepared for combat at all times, just in case someone tries to attack me. Oh gods, yet another martial artist. Every one of these has a martial artist. I will protect myself with Neo Aikido.
Huh?
Aikido, then you're...
Oh yes! I'm Tango Shabashira! Yeah! The ultimate Aikido master!
Oh my god.
I see.
I always imagined Aikido masters to be huge, burly guys, but you're so cute. Cute? Stop it. I'm not cute. Oh god, she's... Her weakness! My face crinkles when I suck down a shake, and when I wipe my face, my eyelids turn inside out. What? I see, but I think you're cute. Right, Makoto? Put him on the spot. Don't answer that. Oh god, that face.
Huh?
What's the matter? Your face just went blank all of a sudden. I don't like to be praised by degenerate males. Oh gods. She likes to be praised by cute girls. Okay. Okay, I see where that's going. You mean men? Are you uncomfortable around them? It's a way bigger problem than just being uncomfortable. If any degenerate tries to touch me, my reflex is to grab them and throw them across the room.
Yeah.
You're right, that's a way bigger problem than just being uncomfortable around men. By the way, what is this Neo Aikido you mentioned?
That's right!
Neo Aikido is an original form of Aikido that my master and I completely made up ourselves. So your Aikido is all self-taught. 10 to 1, she's gonna kill somebody. It's gotta happen, right? I don't know. I don't know. There's way too much foreshadowing that she might just accidentally kill somebody. It's hard to say. I don't think this place is safe. I must prepare for combat at all times just in case someone tries to attack me. Alright. Let's see. Anything you have to say, Makoto? It's all new students, just like you. Why don't you say hi? Are you a witch? I found the witch. Can we burn her?
Prepare to be amazed. Fall to your knees. I am Himiko Yumeno.
The ultimate mage.
I am, again, not entirely impressed by the line reading. Although, I think you are right about something, Gray. I think we have basically here the, what did you call it? We have a assortment of fetishes, basically. I just don't even. I'm with you, Kaede.
But I'm officially called the ultimate magician.
Right. So deadpan.
I see.
You're a magician. You should have said that from the start. I mean, since it makes sense, though, magic doesn't exist. But robot exists, right? Yeah, magic does exist.
Huh?
Because I'm a mage. You're just a magician, right?
No.
Only on paper.
Okay.
I'm known as a magician, but that's just a ruse. I'm actually a mage.
Huh?
Just a ruse. A group trying to hide magic's existence from the world labeled my magic as tricks. Because of this ruse, I became famous all over the world for performing tricks. But I'm not a magician, I'm a mage. Nobody believes me. Don't be sad. You could show us your magic, that we might believe you. Help us with your magic. Take us back to when we originally... No. Magic isn't all powerful, I can only do so much. Okay, what can you do?
You're right.
I can choose the card you picked, pull out coins, and release doves. Oh my god, she's a freaking magician. And she just ain't... If I get serious, I can even saw someone in... Oh my god. Done with you, girl. Okay. Her voice, I'm not digging at all. Like, the others are passable for the most part. And I say this knowing full well that a lot of Danganronpa's voice acting in a lot of the other games has not been the greatest, but for the most part, Danganronpa 1 and 2 had a fairly good voice cast. I am a little disappointed in some of these, though. I'm hoping they're either temporary or just fast readings for the demo. Harukawa, Ultimate Child Caregiver, really?
I see.
Surprised? I don't look like someone who'd like kids, do I?
That's right.
Well, you'd be right. I don't like kids that much. Well, that's great to have your ultimate for that, then. But if you're Ultimate Child Caregiver, then children must like you a lot, right?
I don't care.
Kids are weird. They come to me on their own. I'm not that good at taking care of them. I'm not that friendly either. But they say kids are very intuitive. If they like you that much, then they can probably tell how loving you are, Maki. Yeah, that must be it. You've chosen a perfect career for yourself.
That's wrong.
It wasn't my choice to begin with. What do you mean by that? Nothing. It's just, I grew up in an orphanage and I got saddled with helping out a lot. I love how these ultimate talents just come around. Like, as far as I know, that's all of the students at the school. Let's go to the gym.
What is it?
Don't remember enrolling in the school. Do you know what's going on? Okay. Here we go, to the gym. Wonder what's in here. Hey Makoto, are you ready to go in? Sorry, but this is where we part ways. I can't go past this point. Because you're the protagonist now, Kaede.
Huh?
What? From here on, you're the one who's going to learn about the situation we're in.
But...
You might feel despair, but I don't want you to throw away hope.
Yeah.
Even if there's despair on the horizon, remember that Hajime and I are here to help. Well, see ya. Let's meet up later. Okay, so literally Makoto and Hajime are just here for the demo as introduction characters. That's kind of neat how they did that. Protagonist, hope, despair? What does any of that mean? Jeez, I'm having second thoughts about going in the gym. There's no point in just standing around. I'll have to face whatever's inside. The introduction of Monokuma! You finally arrived. Oh god.
Why, hello there, Kaede.
Hello, Monokuma. I hate you. So much I hate you. How are you still alive? Why? Okay.
Ah! Whoa, that scared me. Huh? What is this? A panda?
Who you calling a panda? I'm Monokuma, the headmaster, you know. I'm kind of a big deal around here.
Headmaster?
And now a message from your headmaster. You'll all be living out the rest of your lives within the walls of this academy.
We'll be living the rest of our lives here?
Wait a minute. You just came out of nowhere and... I don't get any of this.
I'm not done talking yet, so please shut up. Thank you.
I'm not done talking, so please shut up.
Anyway, if you want to leave the academy, there's a special graduation requirement. I'll explain what this requirement entails. While you live together, you're all responsible for maintaining the harmony of the academy. But if someone was to disrupt that harmony, then they'd get to leave. You with me so far?
What do you mean by disrupt the harmony?
It's simple, really. A student must kill another student.
Kill?
Whether it's stabbing, bludgeoning, slicing, burning, crushing, strangling, poisoning, the method doesn't matter. The student that kills one of their classmates gets to leave. Work hard to make your undesirable means justify the most desirable end.
Don't mess around with us. I would never murder anyone.
Don't you see, Kaede? This is how your story begins.
Jeez.
My story, what does that even mean?
Oh?
You don't know? Didn't Makoto say something eerily similar before coming here? You know Makoto?
Yeah?
Don't worry about the veteran. This is your story after all.
Yahoo!
More importantly, I prepared rooms for you new students in the dormitory. You should check out your room. I'm sure things have gotten very interesting by now.
To the dorms, quickly! You'll know what I'm talking about when you get there.
Oh, I have simultaneously missed and I also hate that bear. I'm so exhausted. I barely have the energy to feel confused by this. I don't care what the bear says. I will not be part of some killing game. Makoto's not back. I'm a little worried for now. I should go to the dorms. Wonder which room is mine. Looks like each door has a portrait on it. I mean, that's obvious. Oh, is it this one? It's not just mine. Makoto and Hajime's portraits are on here too.
I'll answer that. Hey,
This room's been prepared for the three of you to share it. It's purely a penny-pinching measure. It might seem cramped, but I'm sure you'll make it work.
Jeez.
I'm a girl. I can't agree to this at all.
yeah.
Shenanigans in co-ed dorm rooms are the most juvenile of juvenile fantasies, you know.
And another thing.
Any indecent behavior in the wholesome halls of the academy will be severely punished. But in the dorms, you can do whatever you want, and I will look the other way. You three will stay in the protagonist's room because I want you all to get along.
Hey.
What do you mean, protagonist?
Huh?
I only answered those types of questions once. Don't just stand there. Go inside already.
Jeez.
You're the one who stopped me. I haven't decided whether I'm sleeping here, but I'm definitely not okay with this. Oh my god, the shenanigans. Really?
Huh?
Okay, this is deja vu. This is totally Danganronpa 1 all over again. What happened? The room's a mess. What the hell happened in this room? Monitors installed, nothing's undisplayed. These monitors have been installed all over the school. Yeah. You know what? It's gonna be awesome. Makoto or Hajime is gonna be killed, right? Is that what's gonna happen? It's closet, right? I should check inside just to be safe. Wait a sec. This isn't just my room, it's also Makoto and Hajime's. I shouldn't open it, there might be stuff in there they don't want me to see. Really? It's a normal bed, but it's pretty damaged. What does this mean? What happened here? Is the body in the bathroom just like the first one? I peeked in the shower room and there I saw... I can't help it. It's fucking Hagakure. This is awesome. It's the freaking murder from the... Okay, this is exactly what I was talking about. He's the one that died in the demo for the first game. It's the exact same spot. Oh my god. This is great. This is great. It's a total inside joke, but I love it.
This can't be happening, can it? It can't be. He's dead?
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time passes, a class trial will be held!
Huh?
Yahoo!
It's the class trial to determine who killed Yasuhiro Hagakure, the ultimate clairvoyant.
To tell you the truth,
Jeez, this is like the second time he's died already. You guys can just ignore that.
hey,
Although you must kill someone to be eligible to graduate, killing alone is not enough. You must kill someone without the other students finding out you did it. In order to make sure the culprit has met that requirement, once a murder occurs, a class trial will be held after a certain amount of time. During the class trial, you'll present your arguments for who you think the killer is. If you're correct, only the blackened killer will receive punishment, and the rest of you will keep on living here together. But if you pick the wrong person,
Psycho Pop!
the blackened killer will get off scot-free, and everyone else will receive punishment. Anyway, those are the rules of the class trial. What the...
Well now.
Now I gotta hand these out before you start investigating. It's a file containing all the information I've gathered about the victim. I call it the Monokuma file. After all, it's not like you guys are pros at examining dead bodies or anything, so I made sure to gather helpful info, such as the time and cause of death.
Now then,
Now then go forth and investigate. I'll see you all at the class trial.
Stop it.
Wait a minute.
way!
It's fine, I promise this will all pay off. You just gotta focus like you're pulling an all-nighter.
Jeez.
Never pulled an all-nighter, and you can't just bring an investigation on us like this. Talking to me is just a waste of time. Save it for the class trial. See you later. Wow. He ignored me and disappeared to investigate and find out who killed Yasuhiro. Someone in the academy actually killed someone. I can't believe it. I can't believe they used Yasuhiro Hagakure's death again. I mean, you want to talk about... You want to talk about hiding the story of the game, right? You know, producing a demo to reduce spoilers. Using an already established fake death on the demo. Oh my god. It really did. Even though the killing game just started, seems like someone was impatient.
What?
What are you saying? The killing game started?
It seems as if...
Killing game, followed by a class trial. Which means Monokuma was serious after all. That's right, we're going to investigate this murder and find the culprit at the class trial. Kaede, you got the Monokuma file, right? Yeah, Monokuma just shoved it into my hands before I could say anything. I know it's annoying having him decide things on his own, but We should look at the Monokuma file first. It might have important clues. The victim was Yasuhiro Hagakure. The time of death is 1:30 p.m. The body was discovered in the protagonist's room in the dormitory. The victim died in the bathroom. The killing blow was a stab to the abdomen delivered by knife. Aside from the killing blow, no other injuries can be seen.
Ew.
1:30 p.m. That was just a few minutes ago. Ugh, his death is still fresh. Hiro was a student at this academy. He was your upperclassman.
Yeah.
I see.
Hey,
Why did Hiro die? In order to solve that, we need to investigate. If we look around for clues, we're bound to find something. There should be some in this room. Then we need to talk to any witnesses. We should also find where the weapon came from.
Understood.
Yes, please do not spread yourself too thin. Let us proceed one step at a time. Just have to do it, right? So what's interesting about this is that especially since Yasuhiro was never introduced in the game at this point, part of the investigation has always been motive and stuff like that too. You know, why would they do it? So it's like, I find it interesting that they did it this way. Alright, so let's see. I guess we'll just look at Yasuhiro's body. The victim was Yasuhiro Hagakure, the ultimate clairvoyant. Who would do this and why? The knife lodged in his abdomen. Is it a kitchen knife? Oh god, they're still going with the kitchen knife thing. I know there's a kitchen in the dining hall. Maybe the knife came from there. There's blood everywhere, on the floor, and the handle of the kitchen knife too. But I can't figure out why. But something seems strange about the blood on the handle. Am I imagining things? Suspicious knife handle has been added to the truth bullet section. Okay. The door's the way out, right? Yeah, it is.
May I?
Kaede, Hajime. This room belongs to you as well as Makoto, correct? Yes, that's right, of course. Never agreed to it
What do
all.
you think?
I have one question. Have any of you set foot in this room since your arrival at the academy?
No.
I haven't. First time I came to this room was when I discovered Hiro's body. After the body discovery announcement, I was the first time I went in here too. What about it?
For everyone.
In actuality, I have cleaned every room in the dormitory since I arrived at this academy. Merely a light cleaning, mind you, but at any rate, this dormitory should have been spotless. Naturally, that includes this room as well.
Huh?
What? When? How? I mean, I know you're the ultimate maid and all, but wow.
I do not agree.
I provided this service to help everyone here relax. Please do not worry about it. Anyway, please take a look at this. I found it on the floor when I first arrived. It's a hair. It's brown like Hiro's.
You know?
Isn't Hiro's hair longer? I think his hair is a bit too short to be his. I think a piece of this hair was cut off during the struggle in the room. The carpet matches the drapes. I bet that's a rogue pube from one of his tug sessions. Seriously, Danganronpa? Seriously? This game just finds more ways of getting crass. But can you blame him? He was stuck in the school with a busty beauty like me, after all. No comment. Short brown hair, huh? Things like this might seem trivial, but sometimes they're important.
What?
Are you ignoring me? I know you guys heard me.
That is correct.
The only people with hair of a similar color and length are Hajime and Makoto.
Huh?
Then,
This is the first time you entered this room, correct, Hajime? What about Makoto? I haven't asked him yet.
may I?
Of course, a single strand of hair is not much of a lead. At the very least, we should listen to Makoto's account. You're right. I know I haven't seen Makoto since we went our separate ways before I went to the gym. I wonder where he went. God, are they gonna make him the villain in this? It would be fitting. He's gonna basically be the villain and say, "Congratulations, you've done it. Now you can do it in the full game," or something. Walls of this room were covered in slashes, which means there was a struggle in this room between two people. Why this room? Maybe I should check in here just in case. Makoto and Hajime's stuff might be in here, but this is an emergency. Slowly open the door. What's this? Uniforms for all three of us were packed inside. What does this mean? I don't feel good about this. No, I don't have time for that. I need to look for more clues that can lead me to the culprit. Checked inside. There's nothing suspicious here. Uniforms themselves are suspicious, but...
You're...
Going straight to an investigation? That's pretty forward-thinking of you. Even if you're used to seeing dead bodies, it'd be stupid not to feel anything. To be honest, I feel confused, scared, and disgusted by all this. But we have to do this. I don't want everyone else to die. You were rather motivated to stay alive. I wish I had.
No.
No, never mind.
But...
Anyway, even though we were just told to do the killing game, someone already took action. Normally, you'd be hesitant. That is, unless you have a strong motive. That's right, it's not that easy to kill, even if someone is forcing you to do it. There's no way someone could suddenly adapt to a situation like this, right? Seriously, it's gonna be Makoto. Makoto did it because he was tired of Hagakure.
What's the matter?
Why are you laughing?
Fuck all y'all.
One of her voice lines is just "fuck all y'all." That's brilliant. It's just you guys are dumber than fleas and twice as insignificant. How could I not laugh? What do you mean?
Listen up.
If you ask me, solving this case is easier than making a virgin come in his pants. You want to know, don't you? Well, since I'm feeling generous, I'll tell you. Gray is totally in love, yep. First, ain't it weird that no one even met that spiky head dildo before he got murked? It's a rude thing to call someone, but she's right.
Yeah.
This is my first time seeing Yasuhiro.
Yeah.
This is my first time seeing him too.
Got it.
Me too, I'd never even heard of him.
Out of my way.
Which means this spiky-headed dildo was hiding the whole time. Hiding, but why? Don't you know? Looks like your tits aren't all that pathetic about you. Really?
Then...
Well, he may have been lying in wait for a chance to kill someone.
Huh?
What? No way!
Out of my way.
Anyway, that's not the only thing my golden brain managed to deduce.
Listen up.
There's another person hiding somewhere, and I bet that's our culprit.
What?
Huh? There's another person hiding.
You might be right,
But
but...
where's your proof?
What was that?
I got my genius intuition on my side. I don't need any fucking proof.
Huh?
So basically you're just imagining things. It's true though, I don't want to think that one of us might be the culprit. Besides, Hiro wasn't trying to hide.
Why, you...
What do you say, you fucking plebe? You saying I'm wrong?
That's not it.
No, it's true. After I woke up in this academy, I saw Hiro walking down the hall over here.
I see.
Oh, that just means we never actually saw him.
Wait!
Wait, hold on a second. This isn't over yet. Yeah, that's it. I got an even easier explanation for what went down.
Doy!
The culprit is whoever has the key to this room. Booyah! Mic drop, fuckers.
You know?
Well, no one gave me the key.
What?
Huh? Really?
Come on, man.
Quit your bullshit. You're just making everyone confused.
Not cool.
Instead of saying a bunch of vulgar things, why not use your brain a little?
What did I do?
But I am. For all her big talk and swagger, Miyu is actually pretty meek when confronted. Her theories are completely off base, but she's still trying her best to figure it out.
Right.
It's alright, Miyu. We still have time. We just have to look for more clues, that's
What was
all.
that?
Huh? You and me? Ha! Good one. That's almost as funny as your tiny blueberry pancake nipples. Give me a moment. Okay. We're okay.
Always messing around.
Does this mean someone believed that the only way to get out of here was by killing someone? The dead body is proof of that. There's no way a body would end up quite like this by accident.
Damn it.
Damn it. Why'd they kill him? Why didn't they just talk things over with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't searched out the whole school yet. There could still be a way out of here. Yeah, that's exactly right. And they resorted to this right off the bat. When we find the culprit, I'm gonna punch some sense back into them. Oh, wait. Check this place a little more. Who haven't I guess I haven't talked to Hajime yet. Hero. I can't believe someone was killed here. I can't believe it either. I don't want to do this killing game. I wonder if we've already met the person who killed Yasuhiro.
But
Even so, the reason this happened is because Monokuma trapped us here.
Yeah.
That's true.
hey,
Kaede, you can talk to me casually, just like how you talk to Makoto, you know. You might feel confused after being wrapped up in this case so suddenly, but you can talk to me and Makoto about anything. I mean, we're your upperclassmen after all.
Yeah.
Thanks, Hajime. Is he trying to calm me down? Seeing Hajime keep his cool is helping keep me calm a bit. We're already confused after being trapped here and discovering a dead body. Now we have to investigate too? This is just too crazy.
no.
But we need to do it in order to survive. We'll be fine as long as we work together. Hey Hajime, if you want, would you like to investigate together? I think it'd help me a lot, especially since you're calm and reliable.
That's...
I'd like that, but since you'll be investigating, I think it's best if I stay here.
Huh?
What?
Yeah.
It's hard to believe, but the culprit is one of us here in this academy. Which is why someone needs to guard the crime scene so the culprit can't destroy evidence.
I see.
I see, that could happen, huh? But, since you mentioned the culprit destroying evidence,
That's...
if I'm the only one here and I was the culprit, I could destroy the evidence.
That's wrong.
No, I trust you, Hajime.
Yeah.
Thanks, but you were right to hesitate. In order for you to keep trusting me, it's best if you stay suspicious. If I stay here alone, I'll have a hard time refuting if I'm accused of destroying evidence. Well, that's right. If you stayed behind with another person, then...
Do you agree?
So you need a witness to vouch for the integrity of the crime scene, yes? Then I shall stay behind as well.
Got it.
Yeah, thanks. Kurumi and I will stay put until the class trial. We'll leave the investigation to you, Kaede.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do my best. He's really calm. No, more than calm. It's more like he has experience with this sort of thing. No, that's crazy. Ah, hey, it's Makoto, our killer. Hero. Oh, Makoto. Kaede, are you alright? You're the one who found the body, right? Yeah, I'm shocked, but I should be fine. We don't have time to stand around, though.
I got it.
I see. Then let's go together.
Rise and shine, or sign.
What? What just happened?
Is all that remains of a once powerful nation.
There's lyrics to the song.
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime.
Okay. Okay. More robot bears. Why are there so many this time?
Is all that remains of a once powerful nation. Right now,
It's my time to shine.
amazing adventure.
We're the Mono Cubs. Nice to meet ya. Monotaro.
Not funny.
Monosuke. You know, for a protagonist, your reaction to us was pretty boring. Fanny? It's rude to scream at the sight of cute little bears like us.
Hey!
Mono Kid. I'm pissed. I gotta cool off by beating the shit out of Monodum. Monodum is apparently a Monokuma robot.
Hey.
This is protagonist talk anyway. Monokuma hasn't told me anything.
Jeez.
Hey, don't ignore me.
You bastards!
Asking Monodum is useless. He's closed off his heart to others.
Jeez.
Why don't you other bears answer me? Shut up, you stupid bears! Don't interrupt our conversation! It'd be wasteful to show up for no reason, but we didn't come to interfere either.
That's right!
Papa Kuma told us to give you punk asses a hint.
Huh?
Papa? You mean Monokuma?
What are you saying?
No shit, Sherlock. I mean, look at us. We're clearly his flesh and blood cubs. This is wrong. Why? Do robots even have flesh and blood?
Hey.
Are you sure it's okay to give them a hint so soon? It's like rewarding a baby with milk when it's been up all night crying.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, I prefer honey over milk anyway.
All right!
Anyway, that's enough messing around. You gotta do the rest on your own. Good luck.
Right now.
So long, Bearwell.
So long, farewell!
Jeez.
Wait, I was about to say, they didn't even leave a hint.
Jeez.
They admitted they came here to mess with us. They never planned to give us a hint.
Jeez.
Bunch of cowards trying to interrupt my investigation with their stupid crap. Whatever, if I get serious, I can solve this case in no time flat. I don't...
Hey.
Mikoto, after we split up, where did you go? It's not like I suspect you, but I was worried because you never came back.
Hey!
You can ask me anything. I'm sure you must have questions. Let's see, after we split up, I went around the academy to investigate.
Huh?
Around the academy?
Yeah.
I'm familiar with this academy, but I noticed that the entrance hall was blocked off. So I did check everywhere I could to see if there was any way out, or to find clues about Monokuma. I thought if I could find a map, might help you out, seeing as how you're new
I
here.
see.
So you were thinking about me, huh? I'm glad I have an upperclassman like you to look at things from a different perspective.
No.
It wasn't a big deal. I didn't end up finding anything. And now that the killing game has begun, we have to focus our attention on that. First, we need to do something about this class trial, right?
Hey!
Yeah, and if you'd like, I can help out with the investigation.
Huh?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I can't stand by and do nothing. Hiro was my classmate. I see.
Hey!
Besides, all of us are supposed to help with the investigation. That's what Monokuma said, right? If we don't discover the culprit, then everyone will be punished. And by punished, he means execution.
Huh?
What? I just got goosebumps. Waking up in this strange place, being told to do a killing game, and then finding a dead body? It's been a long time since I felt panic like this. But that panic grabbed hold of my heart and snapped me back to reality. No, not panic. Fear.
Hey!
I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but we need to collect evidence for now. It's alright, as long as you don't give up, you can fight off any despair. I'm here to help, so don't worry. I'm the ultimate lucky student, although I might not be that reliable.
No.
No, you're really reliable. Thank you, Makoto. Makoto said that to encourage me, so I'll do my best and work harder. I can't let everyone be executed. First, we should figure out where the murder weapon came from.
That's right.
There's only one place a murder weapon could have come from. Off to the kitchen! Let us run! Run all the way! Oh, there's more people to talk to.
Hey!
I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but we need to collect evidence for now. Yeah, to the dining hall. See what the others have to say.
Hey.
A murder occurred.
Yeah. What do you mean?
The crime occurred in the protagonist's room. Stupid name aside, that's your room, isn't it? Do you think I'm suspicious? Well, it's not true. I didn't do anything.
Well,
In situations like this, the first person to discover the body is the most suspicious. Maki, I understand why you'd suspect us. But if you have your mind made up from the start, you'll never reach the truth. I know. If we don't find the culprit, we'll die. I don't intend to go with the easiest answer. But at the same time, I have no reason to trust you guys either. She has a point. I hope there's evidence that proves I'm not the culprit. Magic, magic!
Okay.
I'm literally where you stop for the evening. Demo's great. Did I pick a waifu? I don't know. This group, this group of characters is, as even by Danganronpa style, this group of characters is weird. Oh man. I don't know. Oh, did a murder really happen? Hold on. I can't imitate her. I just can't do it. Maid and then child caregiver. Nice. Gray likes the inventor. Gray's totally for the inventor chick.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe, but it's true. Are you just flat out asks, are you the culprit?
That's wrong.
No, I mean the murder scene was in my room, but then you're the culprit for sure.
Jeez.
That's wrong.
You shouldn't say that. We have to investigate first. I am a mage. Murder investigations aren't my specialty.
But
We need to work together. We can do this if we try.
Right.
That's right, or else you'll die.
What a pain.
What a pain! Did she not realize it's her lives are stakes here? Oh man. I have one more, right? Yeah. Yes, I played the first two. In fact, this demo has been absolutely amazing with the in-jokes. I love the fact that Hiro is the one that died. Again. I never played the demo. I never played the demo for Danganronpa 1. I just know of it. I should probably look up gameplay of it at some point, just to see how it played out. I just know that Yasuhiro was the victim. I don't know who killed him, actually, now that I think about it. Alright, Koichi, what you got?
oh man.
Why'd you kill him, Kaede? Did you really want to escape that badly? God, everybody in this room is blaming her.
Right?
Well, Hiro was murdered in your room, right?
How boring.
Oh man, if you're gonna kill him, you should have done it better. It's so easy, it's boring.
That's wrong.
Oh, I didn't do anything. Saying the culprit has to be either Makoto or Hajime?
Because
Because if you didn't do it, then that's what you're getting at, right?
That's not true.
That's not what I meant. I totally think it's Makoto. Then can you prove their innocence? I haven't heard anything about who they were with before or after the incident. That's...
hold on.
Koichi, I don't think this case is that simple. I think you'll realize that during the trial. Do you know something, Makoto? Well, we can discuss this in greater detail at the class trial. The game wouldn't be fun unless we all experienced the climax together.
Stop it.
What? Koichi seems to be enjoying the situation. Not only that, he suspects this too. I have to explain to him at the class trial why we couldn't have done it. Well, you know, he is the leader of an evil organization. What does he care? What do I normally play? Honestly, I play a little bit of everything. It's been forever since I really streamed. As a matter of fact, the last stream I did was about thanks to Gray. Gray informed me that it's been 4 months since I completed the Sexy Brutale. So about 4 months ago was my last actual stream. And yeah, it was Sexy Brutale, and I just finished that today. Final Fantasy XIV, I play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV right now. Since the Stormblood came out. And, so yeah, I streamed that quite a bit when Stormblood was coming out. I don't really stream it now. I have my YouTube channel, which has mostly Diablo stuff on it, but as of late, even that has been reduced. It's mostly recordings of us playing Hero Quest and me trying to seriously murder 4 other people. There's one thing I can plainly tell you. After I woke up in this academy, I went to my room in the dormitory. Of course, I don't want to spend the night in a place like this, but I thought if I had somewhere to spend the night, at least it'd help me calm down.
Yeah.
That's right, Kirumi said she cleaned the rooms.
Huh?
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about Kirumi. I saw Kirumi going in and out of everyone's dorm room with cleaning supplies. Then that means Kirumi really did clean our rooms. Do you remember how long Kirumi took to clean each room?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched her for a while because I admired her bearing as a professional maid. Kirumi was efficient, so she didn't spend long in each room. Did you hear any loud sounds or maybe someone's voice?
No.
I don't remember hearing anything out of the ordinary. One last question. Did you see Hiro? No, I didn't. I think I definitely remember seeing hair like his. I see. Thank you. That was helpful. So that means it's highly unlikely Kirumi killed Hiro while she was cleaning. You're off to bed. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to try and get back in. I might try and get back into streaming. I might do it more with some of the off games that I don't plan on throwing on YouTube or something like that. But appreciate it. You have a great night. What time is it for me anyway? Wow, it's 3 a.m. Fantastic. Time to keep going. Let's see. Where are... Let's go back to the classroom. Why, hello, Tarzan.
No way.
One of us really kill Hiro. Gonta not wanna believe one of us really bad person, cause no bad person like bugs.
Yeah.
I don't want to believe that one of us killed him either. We should consider other possibilities. We have to investigate. If we do that, we might be able to prove that none of us is the culprit. Really?
All right.
Are they seriously going to go that route? There has to be other possibilities. We should work together.
Gonta do his best.
Yeah, you're right. Gonta not smart, but Gonta work his hardest. He's going to totally be terrible in the class trials. Yeah, it's not going to let me go into any other rooms, huh? Okay. Before I actually go there, is there anything else? Hey, murder chick.
Yeah.
How's it going? Probably not good, huh?
Yes.
Because Hiro got killed in your room, right, Kaede? That means the culprit is either you, Makoto, or Hajime. How exciting! Huh? Hold on, Angie. It's dangerous to go into this with our minds made up.
Because Atua says so.
Huh? But that's what Atua is telling me. Atua.
So divine.
Whoa, she just like head flipped from one side to the other. That threw me off. And Atua is never wrong, you know?
Stop it.
What?
Yeah!
Praise be to Atua. We are close to solving this case. I'm not going to let her accuse me with weak reasoning like that. No, totally, they're right. It's Makoto. It's Makoto. I know it is. I feel it in my heart of hearts. The heart of the cards has told me so. Oh, okay. Hey, look, it's the Ultimate Gimp again.
Hey!
Murder weapon might have been taken from this kitchen. We should check it out. One of us killed Hiro. That's what Monokuma said. But I don't think that's the only possibility. We won't know until we investigate. That's right. Could have been Monokuma's doing. He definitely enjoys toying with us.
You're right.
That's true. That could be a possibility. It's possible that none of us killed him. But at the same reasoning, it's still possible that one of us killed him, though, isn't it? Suichi, do you suspect me too? Ah, you don't seem like the kind of person who would kill somebody. But until I find evidence that proves you're innocent...
I see.
That's true.
Sorry.
Sorry, it's not what I want to suspect you. I just...
You know?
That's fine. That's what the ultimate detective is supposed to do. Don't worry about me. Just do your best to investigate. That's what's going to save us. Of course, I'll do my best too. Okay. Huh? That was a dull response. What happened? I'm just gonna knock some chairs around, because that's what protagonists do. Knock the gimp in the dick. Not that I've had a now that I've had a nice cup of tea in the dining hall and bounced back.
Degenerate male!
By heaven and hell, I will not forgive the murderous degenerate male who did this. Of course it's going to be a degenerate male. I don't think we've determined that the culprit is a boy, though.
How terrifying.
A murder that occurred in our midst, a class trial that looms before us. What sort of human beauty will I be able to witness in such a strange situation?
Listen.
Of course, I will do more than bear witness. I, too, am investigating in my own way. However, something bothers me beyond just this case.
Huh?
What is it?
I'm sure you wonder about it as well. What sort of place is this academy? Why are we being treated as its students? And are we truly trapped here? Normally, we would seek the answer to those questions, but this case and this class trial have ensured everyone will lose sight of these questions.
Yeah.
We definitely have to talk about that with everyone, but we need to investigate. We don't have a lot of time from when the body is discovered to the class trial. You speak as if you are familiar with the process, yes? That's also something that we can talk about later. I see. I shall believe your words for now in that case. Does Makoto know something? I can trust him, can't I? Alright, off to where the knife was. So, yep, there it is. There are kitchen knives of various sizes. It looks like one of them is missing. Was it always missing, or I need to talk to someone who knows more about the kitchen? So, let's see. I guess we gotta talk now. Let's find out who.
You know?
Looks like the kitchen is short one kitchen knife. Whoa, that face. Whoa. Hold on, I didn't take a knife? Well, it's not that. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything about it.
Sorry?
Oh, sorry for jumping to conclusions. So I did notice earlier the knife had suddenly disappeared from the kitchen. Can you give me more details? Before the body discovery announcement, I went to the kitchen to get some tea. At the time, all the knives were still there.
Listen up!
But when I went to put away the teacups, one of the kitchen knives was missing. At the time, I thought it was strange the knife was missing when no one was cooking.
Good job!
I see, this might be an important clue. Thanks, Tinko. I'm honored that I could help you. I would never allow a fellow female to be executed.
Hey!
Tinko? Were you drinking tea by yourself in the dining hall?
No.
No, I was at Himiko. She was teaching me the difference between magic and magic tricks. We were here together when the body discovery announcement was made. I see, and during that time, did anyone else come?
By the way...
I think so. It was just one person. A degenerate male, actually. I don't know who, because I wasn't interested in seeing the exact degenerate that walked in. So the kitchen knife was taken while Tinko was in the dining hall. Whoever came to the dining hall during that time is suspicious.
Hey!
Kaede, it seems we've got the clues here. Should we go somewhere else?
That's right.
Okay, let's just make sure the others don't have anything else. Oh, no, wait. Is it really class trial time? That's it? I'm starting to get tired. Can we move this along already? At last! The eagerly anticipated class trial! Everyone please assemble at the red door at the end of the hallway. See you there. Oh boy.
Huh?
I don't know anything yet. Kaede, they're going to suspect us at the class trial.
That's wrong.
But I didn't do
You're
it. I know, I didn't do it either.
Hey!
You can't give up now, no matter who doubts you, or you'll never find the truth. I believe in you, don't forget that.
Yeah.
Alright. You need to head to the red door. After the trial, there will be one less evil male degenerate in the world. The world will become a slightly more peaceful place, which is a good thing.
I shall observe.
A series of deadly betrayals will likely befall us from now on. I'll look forward to seeing what beauty you will all show me. Oh, that guy's a freak.
Hey!
You can't give up now, no matter who doubts you, or you'll never find the truth. I believe in you, don't forget that.
Hey!
I want to trust you, but I wasn't able to find any evidence that proves you're innocent. Aw man, Detective Conan doesn't believe us. Well, here we go, class trial time. It means I can actually do less voice acting, which is good, because as much as I say some of the line readings from the voice actors in this have not been thrilling me, my line readings are even worse. That's okay. I'm not a professional. I just play one on TV or YouTube. We move on. Oh, I'm looking forward to this.